Imagine you meeting God and wondering if she smoke. Imagine you seeing God walking out the liquor store. I done seen it before. Everything I'm doing now, I said and dreamed it before. Cause once upon a time, I begged for what I needed before. But then I learned that all I had to do was be it before. I found my light and stood up in it like my name was Theotis. Took a flight for new beginnings, hope the universe noticed. And now my home turf cheering me on. Feel like the whole...
Welcome to my channel. I'm your favorite cousin, but are you mine? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. Join the fam. Episode 2, Porta Potty Hottie. Let's get into it. The episode opens in Leo's apartment. She's setting up brunch with the help of Kendall. Janae joined them. I wrote this like a story. She asked Kendall what he was doing there, and he responded and was like, I basically live here. What's really going on with y'all? They're gonna end up coming out as a couple in the near future. Now that Kaylor fell out with Liv, she's hanging out with Serena and Leah. Side note, Kaylor must not have no friends like that, because why must Liv revolve around you? Kaylor mentions that she's dating a guy that she made out with in a porta potty. Anyway, you can still see the rejection in her face when she retells the story on how Aaron had turned her down with her offer on going back to her place to talk because her feelings were so heavy. They were too heavy to talk at a party setting. And he told her that's a stupid idea, verbatim. Yeah, she's still trying to play it off like she wasn't asking him to come home and her. It's pretty cool to see some of the couples in their element. And when I say in their element, I mean working. Because it seems like all these people do is meet up and gossip. Serena and Cordell were shooting for a CeraVe commercial. And that's when he let her know that he had another gig lined up and it was gonna require him to be gone for longer. A month specifically. It's not what Serena wanted to hear, but ultimately she's happy that he gets to pursue his acting career and get out there and do what he wants to do. And she's still trying to get over her fear of cats since he has one named Milo. Miguel finally met and rode one of Leah's horses, and to me this was really sweet to watch. Leah was excited to hear Miguel say that he could picture living on a farm, taking care of animals. You know, he could picture living her lifestyle, basically. And for Kaylor to have wanted a hot girl summer, she sure went and found the first thing she saw on the street to claim as her man that ain't really her man. She keeps saying they aren't dating, but keeps talking about him as if they are dating and acting like they are dating. Anyway, Kaylor is sitting in the house in full glam and she looks like a damn fool to me. It's clear to me that she's trying to run and outdo Liv. Full glam in the house is nuts to me. She has a prom/wedding updo with makeup caked on. Yikes. Fast forward, Kaylor yet again made a big scene at Connor's party with her friend Kaylee. They ran into Aaron and Kaylor tried to do this nice to meet you role play thing and Aaron didn't go for it, so she failed miserably. Aaron even dodged her hug. I can't make this up. She yelled at him about making it awkward when all actuality she was making everything awkward. She and Kaylee brought up how they were blocked by Aaron to the point where he had to pull out his phone just to prove that he didn't block Kaylee. I think Kaylor was blocked, and you know, with good reason. Honestly, it really was a hard watch. Liv showed up and Kaylor stood around waiting to be acknowledged and approached. Liv didn't give her that satisfaction, so she got mad and decided to leave. Fast forward to Janae. She wants to foster a dog with Kenny to test his fathering skills and their communication. So basically she wants a baby, and he probably told her they'll get a dog instead to raise together as neighbors living next door to each other in the same apartment building. She again refers to playing house, and while they were bowling, the cameraman was so shady because he zoomed in on Kenny's face when she was saying all of this. But he doesn't add anything to the conversation. He just seems to just nod his head in agreement. This is a red flag to me because she wants to get married, move in, have 4 kids, and to me it seems like, well, no, it doesn't just seem like, he said it. He wants to take it slow. They're on 2 totally different pages and it's very apparent. This big fantasy in her head is going to lead to her being hurt. I think he feels smothered, like very smothered. Anyway, Kaylor is weird. She had more respect for Aaron and offered to talk to him at an intimate setting at the last event, but she didn't give Liv the same courtesy. Then she brought her friend Kaylee, which made the whole Liv situation more awkward for her because they were cool as well. I think Kaylor is using Kaylee as a shield, and I don't like how Kaylor keeps bringing up how Liv lived with her and her family for the summer, because now it seems like she owes her every second of her life, and Liv may feel smothered. Kaylor either has zero self and situational awareness, or she's moving with malice. Moving with malice. Liv is reluctant to approach her in this type of setting because the last time Kaylor embarrassed the out of her and left her crying and even laughed at her crying. Anyway, Kaylor approached the table where Liv and Kendall and Kaylee were all sitting and said she was ready to go because there was no point in even being there. And my whole thing is, you're at a birthday party. Somebody that's supposedly your friend, his birthday party, and you're saying there's no reason to be there, not to celebrate his life? So you wanted drama, and since the drama wasn't there, you was ready to go. I don't like Kaylor. Again, like, episode 3 is the extent to what I wrote my notes so far. That's what I've seen. After that, I might just ignore Kaylor altogether because I cannot do this. Okay. 3 days later, Janae set up a dinner or lunch for Kaylor and Liv to squash their beef, to be continued. I'm so exhausted with this. I'm so exhausted. Let me know what y'all think about everything that happened in this episode. Drop down in the comments and I'll meet you there.
They call me lost when I wander. I go as far as I wanna go. Temptation try pull me under, but I won't let it take